Now, the one bad decision that Tom did make that I personally saw was not on the football field, was on the golf course. And Bill Perocki, the CEO at Pebble Beach, invited me to play in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And so I played with Tom, so we're going to force them together. And we're on the 6th hole. And the 6th hole is a long par 5, down a hill, up the hill. The Pacific Ocean's on the right, it's a big cliff. And so, you know, it's a typical Pebble Beach day, overcast, cloudy, light rain, mist, you know, it's not typical. And Tom, now again, Pro-Am, keep in mind, you have a pro, so when you hit a bad shot, and I hit a lot of them, you just pick the ball up and play the pro's ball. That's what you got a pro for. So you don't worry about double bogeys, you don't worry about triple bogeys, you don't worry about lost balls. It's the pro's job to make a par. So Tom hits his drive, hits his second shot, and the ball's going over to the right, over to the cliff, which goes into the into the Pacific Ocean, and the ball rolls out of sight. And so like, well, you know, it looks like this one rolled into the ocean. And as we walk up there, you don't see the ball. And we get to the edge and look over the cliff, and there's the ball on a ledge over the cliff. And the cliff now is like 250 feet down to the Pacific Ocean, rocks, and the waves are smashing on the rocks. And I look at Tom, and I look at the ocean, and I'm thinking about our starting quarterback, and I'm thinking about our season. And Tom's got that determined, focused, laser-focused Tom Brady look. We all know what that is. And he takes the club and walks down onto this ledge. He's got 1 foot on the side, 1 foot on the grass. It's 250 feet down to the rocks, and pitches it up onto the fairway. And I can see my, you know, I can see our whole season, you know, just in my eyes there at that moment. And then he needs the caddy to help him launch back up onto the fairway. I mean, he's like down there like 3 or 4 feet, and I'm like, Tom, did you think about maybe just like taking an unplayable lie on that one? And, you know, but Tom's made very few bad decisions, you know, on and off the field. I mean, he was a model for consistency, for dependability, and for always, you know, doing the right thing. It was such a great example, you know, for all of us. So